cameras roll, bring it hot, bring it slow. Real conversations every day. Lisa Ruga leads the way. Yeah, yeah. Laugh together, learn together, scroll through every kind of weather. Every story has a place. Welcome to this amazing space. Turn it up, we're going live. Feel the energy come alive. Welcome to the Lisa Ruga Show, where the good vibes always grow. Real people, real life, let your spirit glow. Everybody knows it's the Lisa Ruga Show. Hands up high, reach for the sky. This is where our voices fly. Together we're stronger than we've ever known. Welcome to the Lisa Ruga Show. Ruga Show. This is the Lisa Ruga Show.
What's up, everybody? I see, let's see, who's here? Matt, Jay, Cinematic, Fat Boy. Who else we got up in here? I know Chrissy was here. Feels good to be back. It's been like, what, a month? Hey, Jim, how are you? Hang on just a second, guys.
Lay down.
Having technical difficulties with our guest. Try your laptop. Jeremy. Okay, so as y'all know, I'm gonna let her try to get situated with the laptop and everything. As you know, I've been working on redoing the stream, and so tonight we're talking about marriage in the trenches, not the wedding day, not the honeymoon, but the moments when life gets hard, when finances are tight, emotions run high. Communication breaks down, and love feels like work feels like work instead of a fairy tale. The truth is, every marriage will face difficult seasons. The strongest couples aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who choose to face those struggles together instead of turning against each other. Tonight is about real conversations, real experiences, and real hope. Whether your marriage is thriving or you're simply trying to make it through another day, we hope you'll find encouragement, wisdom, and maybe even a fresh perspective. So grab a seat, open your heart, and join us as we dive into marriage in the trenches without my host, my co-host here. Don't know where she is. Where's Chrissy? Did he go to bed? We had a great day yesterday for Chrissy's birthday. I worked a week on that song. Oh, Jim, you're funny. Jim, do you know about StreamYard? My host is having an issue with her phone. Trying to connect. I'm not hearing her. She's not muted or anything on my end. We've been trying for like 30 minutes already. I guess in the meantime, let's see. Oh, I ain't got nothing on here. I believe she did that. She tried restarting her phone. Good way for me to come back after a month, huh? Let me see here. Nope, not messaging me. Oop. Are you on your laptop? Get on your laptop. And an advisor says it's better on the laptop. 2 minutes? Okay, I'm giving you 2 minutes. 1 minute? All right, 1 minute. Otherwise, I'm coming for you. Sorry, guys. Let me, I'm going to hop over here to Rick's mail. This was unexpected. Of course, you know Rick will tell me you weren't prepared. But, Sin's still here? Where did you send that song, Sin? If you're still here, my email or Rick's? Did he bounce out already?
Why would they send it to yours?
I don't know.
Hey, Jim said he'll jump on if you need him to.
All right, she's restarting. She's getting on her laptop, so we'll see what happens there. And then we shall see. I'm going down. I don't know what the heck Rick has played, which he didn't play. I guess this is the one that he was talking about. Okay, so Cinematic has one in here. What does it mean? Feature with Knock the Hitter. Now, I gotta see if... Oh, wait, we can't play waves, can we, Rick? Y'all are killing me. I forgot how to use this thing. Oh, I'm not frustrated. I will be here shortly. Nope, no email, nothing there. Alright, we're just gonna have to go with this. And now I gotta figure out this back and forth. Oy vey. I think I got it, by George.
Share the screen.
I don't work up to the pressure, I don't work up to the pain. Sometimes I just don't wanna be in myself on an empty stage. Looking at the book of my life, I erase a page, burn it all up like my soul, full of rage. Take my soul, send it up above. But if I'm going to hell, then that's what it was. Murder beat, kill my buzz. Harmony, harming me, alcohol or buzz. Get the fuck up out my face, cause you wanna feel the pain and the loss of love. Only one love of mine, and that's Christy, yeah. I feel my third eye blind, nature lost its touch. What do you do when you feel like giving up? Erase the memories with the bullet, bang it up. To my thoughts, I'm a slave to ya. Where's the chains? Fucking choke me up. Yeah, I don't walk up to the pressure, I don't walk up to the pain. Sometimes I just don't wanna be in myself on an empty stage. Looking at the book of my life, I erase a page, burn it all up like my soul, full of rage. Life is a monopoly, coming in and they tap on me. Wanna put the rocks to me, put them in socks and knock on me. Go and send the flock on me, go and put a dot on me. I'm a grizzly wolf, motherfucker, I'ma bare my teeth. You think I won't put up a fight knowing I see defeat? You motherfuckers tighten up on your cleats. When it comes to this music shit, that's the art in me. No pardon me, arrow, I'm darting these. When it comes to that beef, don't want no part of me. Cause I'm a kamikaze fighter, I will die with me. Irony is, you will fly with me back to the Easter egg. Die with me. I don't walk up to the pressure, I don't walk up to the pain. Sometimes I just don't wanna be in myself on an empty stage. Looking at the book of my life, I erase a page, burn it all up like my soul, full of
I was muted. That was Tipo. Okay. Oh, she is back. Are we working now? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I don't see her lips moving. Hey, knock. So that was Tipo. We weren't expecting to be playing music till later, but technical difficulties. Welcome to my nightmare. All right, Sin.
Is she still not working?
Yeah, she's on her laptop and it's not working.
It's got to be her setting in there. She got to open up the settings and turn the mic on. It's got to be her StreamYard settings. It's got to be StreamYard, because if she didn't have sound on two different devices, it's StreamYard. She has to open it up and enable the mic.
The three little dots, right?
I don't know. I don't know what it looks like on that end.
Yeah, I forget. I see you, I just don't hear you. So check your settings. Check
Because,
all
babe,
settings.
She didn't have sound on the phone.
Yeah, you
and
didn't
now
have sound on the
also-
phone and now also the laptop. So
Yeah,
it's
it's gotta
something
be
in your
StreamYard
settings. Do you see three little dots like next to a microphone? And she went poof on me. Okay. He said he sent it. Ooh, that's bright. All right. And this is cinematic and knock. What does it mean? World premiere song debut. Okay.
Legendary.
Hearing the full thing.
What?
Nothing, babe.
Legendary.
You know, they hand out the word GOAT like it's a trophy. Like it's hanging on the wall. But what if we've been asking the wrong question this whole time? Maybe
Hang on a second, guys. I'm getting myself all confused here now.
the question ain't who's the greatest.
Legendary.
You know, they hand out the word GOAT like it's a trophy. Like it's a number or a plaque hanging on the wall. But what if we've been asking the wrong question this whole time? Maybe the question ain't who's the greatest. Maybe the question is, what does it mean to be the greatest?
Cinematic.
Tell me what in the hell does it mean to give your whole life to a microphone? What in the hell does it mean? Legendary.
You know, they hand out the word GOAT like it's a trophy. Like it's a number or a plaque hanging on the wall. But what if we've been asking the wrong question this whole time? Maybe the question ain't who's the greatest. Maybe the question is, what does it mean to be the greatest?
cinematic.
Tell me what in the hell does it mean to give your whole life to a microphone? What in the hell does it mean to chase a dream they said you'd never own? What does it mean to carry your city on your shoulders? What does it mean to stand in the fire till you come out something colder? What does it mean if every defeat was exactly the lesson that I needed? What does it mean if everybody always tries to make you feel defeated? What does it mean if the people that hated me secretly studied how I piece it together? What does it mean if the critics become the historians that write that nobody did it better? What does it mean if my name isn't famous even though I built it from the blood and effort? What does it mean if legends are measured by every person who they can make better? What does it mean if they bury my name but it grows into something the second they dig it? What does it mean if I build me a family from strangers that all had a dream and a vision? What does it mean if the goal wasn't glory but giving the next generation a reason? What does it mean if I never took shortcuts or if he's always there every time they need him? What does it mean if every bridge that I built was another one somebody else got to cross? Or what does it mean if I came from the bottom and climbed to the top? Tell me, does it really cost more? What does it mean if I looked into the mirror and finally beat the only villain that mattered? What does it mean if the title of GOAT isn't something that's given, it's something that's gathered? Maybe the greatest are the ones who leave the world just a little bit better than they had it. It means betting your whole life on a dream that everybody always told you would it never happen. Hey yo, knock. Tell them what being great means to you.
It's how the concrete shakes and the concrete cracks under my boots when I drop these tracks. So I cannot be knock if I cannot be Max. And I never kill Roach on God, these facts. So I don't bicker online, only women do that. You got a problem that we meet, niggas finish through that. But if I ever made a diss track, know this fact, you getting smacked through the net like a hockey match. Whatever anybody do, I do it better. Probably any style, any lane, never flex around me. Hit it, put a red dot up in the middle of your forehead. Got a rapper looking like Gwen Stefani. Tex and Tommy stacking up the headless bodies with an army full of hip-hop heads behind me. Gripping lead pipes, eyes glow red like red lights out of black hoods and the fentanyl zombies. On the mic, I'm about to get put down for good. When me and Maddox spit a 16, how you should. I'll make a self-proclaimed goat, eat a raincoat, blood spraying out his neck like a fountain would. Cause when I get up on the mic, I'm hot as Argentina. Flow so sizzle on a Mazda Pia. There's a robbery, give me a property and put your hands behind your head like a Macarena. Cause I'm taking this crap back from the half-ass rap back. Stepping out here making titles up. Yo, who the go? Who the rap god? Blah, blah, blah. Way to take all the wrong guys and hype them up. They're just labels. Y'all putting goats in stables. I'm putting goats on platters on tables. I'll earn my stripes. I don't need to go and buy them this paid up play shit so disgraceful. What does it mean? What does any of it mean? When will any of it matter? When will any of it be? Anything to anyone is there for anyone to see. And nobody ever will, and yet still we sweat and we bleed. I guess that's the difference. We don't need to be seen. We don't ask opinions. I don't give a fuck less if I entertain you. Throne made of goat bones and I laugh and ask, what does it mean?
You know, maybe there isn't one definition to what being the greatest is. Maybe being the greatest was never about standing above everyone else. Maybe it was about becoming the reason somebody else believed they could become great too. And if we did that here, then maybe, just maybe, that's what it means.
Are we building legends over here?
I did a Rick move. Thanks, Sin. So I was saying hi to DJ Graves. And hang on, let's see if that worked. And I still can't hear her. Oh my God. I had her copy the link and put it in Chrome and try that way, and that's still not working for her. But you know what? I don't feel that bad because at least I'm not having a horrible, horrible time like the other night for the shit show. Now that was a shit show. Sorry, Sin. She's got her husband there trying to help her out, so We'll just keep trying, I guess. Let's see. What else we got? In the meanwhile, let's play another tipo. Oops, hang on there, bud.
Don't share the whole email.
Legendary, legendary,
Hey yo, Trilly, you made this?
Hit him with the bang, 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 bang. Pop that, drop that, stop that. Tell a motherfucker run when I go cop that. Got that pen and it's always on cockback. Ain't no way you could go stop that. Tuck your tongue, blade on compact. Get too close, I slice on contact. Slice on contact. Hands up, tell me who want that. Yeah, now tell me who want that. Bang will ring you behind them chambers. I high five whoever hate us. Ain't no time for the debaters. Cutting on through my pen lightsaber. Built around you, meet your maker. Bodies on vibrate like salt shakers. Back from the dead like the Undertaker. Dick in the game, my baby maker. I'm coming in abundance, motherfuckers got a gun, and man, they hoping and praying that they ain't doing dumb shit. Hit them with the Novocaine, leave them on numbness. Sitting in the doom, motherfuckers on bum shit. Can't get close, motherfuckers, no touching. Way over here, we bone crushing. Sad old nights, the darkness coming. Noise over there ain't barking nothing. Big old wheels, we parking something. Parkinson's can't park it, fuck it. Way too young to kick the bucket. Lots of straight, been feeling loveless. They can get their lollipop. Motherfuckers, you can suck it. Yeah. When the wolves come on in, motherfuckers catching heart attacks. We fucking with your cataracts, no broken English Cadillacs. Raise your fucking cleverness, your simple rhymes ain't touching that. Your simple words cat in the head. I'll wait till that pussy fat. Get the knife and eat all that. Penmanship on slice and slash. Open up like I left the gash. They say po-ease on the gas. They over there eating on ass. Eating on ass. Wolves gonna run it, motherfucking blood running through the fence, electrifying. Watch it fry 'em, call it riot. True, point 'em to the sky. Let God strike down on you, the devil in the sky. Fooled your eyes, trickery like bull. Bang, 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 bang. Pop that, drop that, stop that. Tell a motherfucker run when I go cop that. Got that pen and it's always on cockback. Ain't no way you could go stop that. Tuck your tongue, blade on compact. Get too close, I slice on contact. Slice on contact. Hands up, tell me who want that. Yeah, now tell me who want that.
On stage. Okay. Are you gonna sit here the whole stream and say what's happening now? Oy.
Do you want the background?
No, I don't want the background.
Okay, because you don't want the background? Okay.
Lord help me. Okay, I'm trying all I can do to get her situated. Her husband's trying to help her too. let's see here. We have DJ Graves, you still in here? I don't see DJ Graves. Okay, well, I guess it's gonna be, oh, there you are. Yes, I get very mad. All right. Here's one from DJ Graves. All right, I'll tell her, Sin. Give me a second. Let me get this up and stop. In the name of love. Dawn, hang on. I'm trying to help you, girl. We ain't giving up. And that was DJ Graves. I was liking it. Whoops. It's hard to navigate this, entertaining y'all, not losing any viewers, and trying to help her. Dawn, are you technically inclined, or is it the wine kicking in? She's still trying, y'all. So, okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's go with another Tipo Pain featuring Chrissy B.
Can I talk my shit? Hey, it's Paul motherfucker. It's Paul motherfucker. you all suffer. Wolf season, dinner plate, you fuckers. Gridiron gang, melt you motherfuckers. I done walked through the pain, motherfuckers. Switching roles, and watch you all suffer. Wolf season, dinner plate, you fuckers. Gridiron gang, melt you motherfuckers. Sicker than the villain, been chewing through the hiccups. Beat them down to infancy, going baby, bottle your tea. Painting through the hard times, I don't tune it up. Let them feel my fears, swallow tears in a Dixie cup. Feel I got a ride flow, cold 187, one wolves marching in the city. Leprechauns, pressure luck, at them like I'm Chrissy B. Combination, headlock them up. You ain't got the answer, sway, going Kanye on ya. When I fucking flex, then I drop the bomb on ya. Dead are the eyes, I got my fucking sights on ya. Hit them from a distance, boom, what the fuck is up? Say something now, motherfucker, silence ya. When I was going through the struggle, tell me where were you? I know where you was, but you ain't got a clue. I learned to do it on my own, now I don't need you. They like, Poe, can I get a feature from you? Now I'm the creature, eat your feature, tell me what it do. I bump your speakers, tie your sneakers, but you tripping. Ooh. Now I do it all for Christy, that's my baby boo. Pregnancy, expectancy, got that baby boo. You can't enter our circle, we ain't got the room. Square around the corner like a block, don't deal with you. I've been way too nice, my patience ain't got the room. I let them die, I'm like an Easter egg, no color. Yeah, watch your nerves, motherfuckers. Had me on the sidelines, been on the come up. Yeah, watch your nerves, motherfuckers. Yeah. I done walked through the pain, motherfuckers. Switching roles, and watch you all suffer. Wolf season, dinner plate, you fuckers. Gridiron gang, melt you motherfuckers. I done walked through the pain, motherfuckers. Switching roles, and watch you all suffer. Wolf season, dinner plate, you fuckers. Gridiron gang, melt you motherfuckers. Hey, Chrissy B, we got these motherfuckers. That's a guarantee. Yeah. Hey, they look down on us, and now we shining up. See, what they like to do is just talk they stupid little shit, and then once you get popping, you're like, hey, can I hop in? Nah, man, stay where you are.
Peace. Been through the misery, been through the enemies, walk through the pain. Can't stop this visionary, all his weaponry, and it go bang. Man is insane. He not repping that gang. He will show up on his ones, twos now. You ain't the same. Speaking third person, fireballs burning for any lurkers. Whoa. 5-finger death punch, ever man shot, but spinning on a 6-punch. Whoa. 7 of the rappers, he ain't they combat, that's proof and it's shown. He's an extraordinary gentleman in a fucking league of his own. Whoa. Heavy bars, heavyweights will get many scars. Pick a side like prison yards, this British bulldog never barks, he bites. On sight your ass, it's his target, bomber claw. It's been embedded in him to Ross, it's a beginning written in the stars, let's go. TPO, thanks for the sick remix, my bro. If anyone needs period, let me know, cause Chris we're in a fucking afraid of trolls. No, let me go, I'll shoot the fade with anyone that won't. Shut the mouths, lay your grass to go. Time will come overseas, have a Viking rose.
Watch your nerves, motherfuckers. Had me on the sidelines, been on the come up. Yeah, watch your nerves, motherfuckers. Yeah.
All right, Tipo and Chrissy B. Give me just a second, guys. Jim, I'm sending you into a group thing with Dawn. See if you can help her, please. I would appreciate it. Yeah, I can see you, Dawn. I just can't hear you. And I put you in a group chat with my brother-in-law, and he is going to try to help you. Thanks, Jim. All right. Let's see here. Let me get rid of this. Nah, you're not doing no regular night tomorrow night, Rick. I'm taking over. It's a Lisa Ruger show. I am not stopping until I get Dawn on here. Alright, let's see. That's for Flush Night. Alright, we have one from, let's play this one from King Razor. Whoops, I don't know what I just did there. Okay. I'm getting better at switching screens.
Blind Token Productions. Do you guys sell coke?
Magnum revolver, bigger than a toddler. Turn somebody black to Pearl Harbor. Put him in the air and then I caught him. Shit, I'm tryna feel this water. Gucci okay, but her hair game awesome. Broke bitches talking money, same place that I lost. Up a body watch a sink, it's in the creek like dust. I've been quarterbacking plays and had my brother Randy Moss. Magnum revolver, bigger than a toddler. Turn somebody black to Pearl Harbor. Put him in the air and then I caught him. Shit, I'm tryna feel this water. Gucci okay, but her hair game awesome. Broke bitches talking money, same place that I lost. Up a body watch a sink, it's in the creek like dust. I've been quarterbacking plays and had my brother Randy Moss.
Catching bodies really used to be my hobby. Now I'm trying to get a Maserati out for the flow. Me and Bang It done committed so much danger that neither one of us ever thought that we would live to see 24. How y'all make it foot the pavement, put that Glock that they throw. Still ran they motherfucking pockets, most you pussies be hoes. When you ain't got no other option but lose your life or give it up, it's always take what you want. Y'all scared as fuck of that pole. Go Yosemite, pimpin' these little titty bitches. Shorties with the fatties already know what I want. I need a thug bitch that's dumb, thick and ready to roll. Who got a gun with that dumb dick to bust at you hoes? I mean a real earthquaker, an ass shaker for sure. As long as she giving me dome, that she go get what she wants. I'm making money just to throw it at you dusty ass hoes. But this bitch is on my hits, the only one I take home.
Magnum revolver, bigger than a toddler. Turn somebody black to Pearl Harbor. Put him in the air and then I caught him. Shit, I'm tryna feel this water. Gucci okay, but her hair game awesome. Broke bitches talking money, same place that I lost. Up a body watch a sink, it's in the creek like dust. I've been quarterbacking plays and had my brother Randy Moss. Magnum revolver, bigger than a toddler. Turn somebody black to Pearl Harbor. Put him in the air and then I caught him. Shit, I'm tryna feel this water. Gucci okay, but her hair game awesome. Broke bitches talking money, same place that I lost. Up a body watch a sink, it's in the creek like dust. I've been quarterbacking plays and had my brother Randy Moss. Didn't know how to shoot it, rip the webbing of his hand. I ain't talking about a wedding, but I'm coming for the band. You was busy cutting pussy, I was cutting up the grams. You ain't help me get it, why I'm gonna cut it with your fam. Pistol grip, Mossberg with the beam hits. What I use when the room needs sweeping. I had the 5s and the 7.5s and the 10s, but the hottest on the menu was the clean piss. Boy, you was 15 out here smiling at the waitress, signing applications, trying to find a way to make it. Hit a dope boy phase, now you're signing affidavits. Send a bitch to him, get him while he's naked. Nobody giving it up out here, but how many wanna run up and take it? Better be ready to pull, don't wanna be left on the ground shaking. Stay away, stay safe, get a kid set in life. Never play this game, shoot straight, get right. And when I saw my boy drifting off at the wheel, I shut my eyes and went to sleep. You don't want this life, boy. Magnum revolver, bigger than a toddler. Turn somebody black to Pearl Harbor. Put him in the air and then I caught him. Shit, I'm tryna feel this water. Gucci okay, but her hair game awesome. Broke bitches talking money, same place that I lost. Up a body watch a sink, it's in the creek like dust. I've been quarterbacking plays and had my brother Randy Moss. Magnum revolver, bigger than a toddler. Turn somebody black to Pearl Harbor. Put him in the air and then I caught him. Shit, I'm tryna feel this water. Gucci okay, but her hair game awesome. Broke bitches talking money, same place that I lost. Double body watch a sink, it's in the creek like dust. I've been quarterbacking plays and had my brother Randy Moss.
All right, that was yeah. I just went brain dead. Goonamatics. Well, you see it on the screen. It was sent in by King Razor. Obviously, King Razor was in it. I'm starting to like more of his music, actually.
Hey, don't delete those.
Don't what?
Don't delete those.
Okay.
So I can play
You're going to replay them? Okay. I'm not deleting them because Rick will play them tomorrow and, you know, give his,
Well, yeah, we'll give them a review and all that.
he'll give a better review. Because I don't do really reviews. It's either I like it or I don't like it. And if I don't like it, I'm just going to tell you I don't like it. It's that simple. Rabbit, you are always late. Always late. Exact. Alright. Since you are in here, Jason, I saw you sent something in. Alright, this is Jason's newest. Keep in mind, this is just a draft. We found where we belong. Did we? Because I don't know where I belong yet. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. And my cousin obviously doesn't know where she belongs either, because she's late. Actually, she was on time. Jason Bybee.
Rain flows down from the mountains, carrying my burdens home. A long way back to the starting line, it could be hell moving on alone. Back to where the wrong turns began, to life before all the songs. I've been thinking about punching out instead of forcing myself to go on. Every day I move around in a haze, cause the pain is just too strong. But there's this tiny spark of life pulling at my heart. Not sure where it comes from, but it keeps me from falling apart. But then you walked into my life and showed me I was wrong. Suddenly I see the good again, and it's teaching me to be strong. You're fixing every part of me that I thought was dead and gone. There's music playing on the wind, I hear all these beautiful songs. Ones that were waiting to be written, till we both found where we belong. Whoa, oh, I was lost in a maze of regret, a maze that never seemed to end.
I like
And every
this,
dead end
vibe,
that I ran into
Jason.
forced me to start all over again. But then you walked through that door, in the very same maze that I was in. You seemed to share a familiar pain and gave me purpose again. I found so many lost parts of me as you walked around the bend. Whoa, that same familiar spark of life that was confusing at the start finally showed me where it came from as it bonded both our hearts. So glad you walked into my life and showed me I was wrong. I could finally see the good again, and it's teaching me to be strong. You're fixing every part of me that I thought was dead and gone. There's music playing on the wind, I hear all these beautiful songs. Ones that were waiting to be written, till we both found where we belong.
because I am the one that screwed up, not her, me. So I will take accountability. Yeah, I need some wine, Dawn. All right, thank you, Jim. Let's get on with the show here now. I would like to introduce Dawn Arroyo.
Close, so close.
So close?
Arroyo, so close.
Arroyo, okay. Oh, my goodness.
Did you want the wine now or after the?
Whoops. Now, where did you go on here? I'm still trying. There we go. Yeah, just pass the bottle. Forget the glass.
Get the glass. What? I'm just waiting backstage, back here
Well-
in the green room.
Fix the squares.
I fixed the squares. You're on a delay. You're on a delay.
Cut it out, Rick. We don't got no time for the nonsense.
Thanks. Oh my goodness. He couldn't believe. He didn't tell me that I had to add you to the stage first. Now this is my first interview. This is my first month back, so it is what it is. Whatever. We're still having a good time.
Just hanging out backstage.
Well, we should be used to that. I guess it's better than you dancing around in a cage.
Or you'll find me on the tour bus.
All right. So, Dawn, do you want to tell our community here a little bit about yourself? I got some questions I gotta pull up. I'm not like Rick. I can't give a perfect interview like him. He gives an interview like, he's been doing it for years. Me, I gotta have the questions on the screen, all that. But go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Let's see. 53 years old, born in Brooklyn, lived in Queens my whole life. I've been a nurse for 21 years. I've been this girl's cousin for as long as she's been alive.
Wait. I gotta stop you there. Now,
Already?
yeah, already, because I have to laugh because just so everybody knows, okay, I get a message yesterday, and she says, "Are we cousins?"
I don't know
tomorrow?"
what you told the people.
She says, "Are we cousins tomorrow?" I think we've been cousins for 51 years. Since I'm 51, you're 53, so yeah. Maybe maybe tomorrow I don't want to be your cousin.
That's all right. You have no choice. Been a nurse for 21 years. Been married for, it'll be 16 years on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 kids. He has 2 girls. It's fantastic.
Doesn't sound like it.
Hence the wine. Now it's, marriage is what it is. It's something else.
And this is your first marriage?
Nope.
Oh, wait.
I was married to Samantha and Devin's father for like a quick minute.
Victor.
Literally.
I couldn't remember that. I didn't know if you were married to him or not.
For a quick minute.
Okay. So you said you've been married for 15 years. What's one lesson about your marriage you wish you had known from the beginning? I told you I was going to hit you with them.
Something I would have listened to or learned from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe pick your battles or don't sweat the small stuff. Arguing over something so little that really is meaningless. Pick your battles. There's going to be something big, something worse and bigger to fight about tomorrow, or an argument about something. So arguing about, the way he folded the socks.
Oh, no.
Or how about this one I like this one even better. I'm just learning this, and I find myself telling this to my daughter who just got herself a steady boyfriend. How about loosen the reins a little bit. You loosen the reins. You can't control everything, even though I'd like to, even though I try to, even though I do.
Yeah, that must run in the family, I must say. Now, and Dawn, when was the last time that you and I actually seen each other? Now, you've been married 15 years. I never met your husband.
We probably seen each other.
I want to say the last time we seen each other was when my mother married Andy on the beach, and you were with Matt.
I must have been at the beach because I took pictures.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
You were. I think that was the last time that I seen you. Ah, but we're still going strong.
that's
Don't
it.
don't talk often, but
That's all right. That's all right.
we know we're here.
I send you a text message about something. Hey, did you see this? And you're like, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yep. And for y'all to know, me and this one over here, we used to be very close cousins that would go to every single Bon Jovi concert there was. And if you wanted to find us, we would be right there at front stage. And I think the last one we went to, we both went over the stage because it was so hot out.
Yes, and they took us to the back to the medical tent.
Yep, and then I lost you for the whole entire show, and then I find you at the end of the show, and I'm like, where the heck were you? Oh, I was on some guy's shoulder so I could see. Now, have you know my cousin's like 4 foot something, real short.
Yep, 4'11".
4'11". Yep, she's short. Okay, I do got a bunch of questions here for you, so let's
Go ahead, let her rip.
How did how did you know your husband was the person you wanted to spend your life with?
I'm gonna be real honest. I wasn't. Me and my friend Julie would go out dancing like every weekend, and somehow, for some reason, what this night she asked me to go out, and I didn't want to. I said, "Fine, let's go." We went to a place that we go to every now and then, and I was walking down the stairs to go to the restroom, and a guy walks by and he's like, "That's a nice picture on your phone." I thought, "Oh God, here we go again." Like all night long you're being hit on by dirt bags and drunks and everything, and I thought, "Oh, here we go again." And I turned around to tell him off, and I thought to myself, he's kind of cute. So he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to the bathroom." He said, "Yeah, me too." But he was going in the opposite direction. So we both went down to the bathroom, came out, and I'm standing there, and he walks by and he says, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going upstairs to have some strange guy buy me a drink." He's like, "Well, I'll be that strange guy to buy you a drink." We have been inseparable ever since. Now, his backstory starts before me, and it's a lot of nonsense, but I looked at him and I thought, this person in front of me, um, there's more to him. I just had a feeling there was more to him. And I'm going to tell you that from that night on, we have been inseparable.
Now, I
We,
remember, I don't know if it was with Ray or not, but I believe so. I remember you calling me at one point, I think when you first hooked up, and you said to me, I don't know if I should get involved with this guy. He doesn't have no job. And that's all I remember of the conversation. He had no job. Should I get involved with him? And I believe I said no.
a lot of people had opinions, and but when I tell you that I saw past what everybody else was seeing on the outside,
Right.
something told me he's it.
And
And
what? Go ahead.
and from that day, that night that we met, we've been together ever since. He asked me to marry. So we met the first week of July. No, I lied. First week of June. He asked me to marry him on October 14th. We got married on Halloween. We've been married almost, we'll be married 16 years.
Wow.
So
And
there's no, there was no, there was, I mean, I guess when you know, because people can be together for very many years and not know.
yeah. And what has helped your marriage stay strong through the ups and downs?
In this day and age, and people our age, everybody already has kids, and everybody's, we got to stay together for the kids. And some people spend the good years of their life doing that, staying together for the kids. And the kids grow up, and the kids move out, and they have families of their own, and you're stuck next to this person that you only stuck with because of the kids. We don't have kids together. The only thing, when we say this to each other all the time, the only thing that keeps us together is love.
Aw.
Because there's people, even with kids, people walk away. Oh, and people say, well, whoop, just lost you. Oh, we got to stay together till the kids grow up, and we don't have that. We don't have any kids together, and
Right.
there are arguments and fights, and I'm sure days where he could kill me and I could smother him, but here we are.
And your husband does HVAC. Is that
Yep,
correct? And
yep,
you're a nurse. So since your
yep.
husband works in HVAC and you're a nurse, how do you balance two demanding careers?
Don't get me started on that. I can hear my echo from the living room.
So he's
There's
listening
this,
in.
yeah, there's a
Hey,
saying that I
Ray.
heard a long.
Hi, Ray.
You hear her? I can hear him laughing. There's a saying I heard somewhere. I don't know if it was online or something. Don't forget to make a life while you're making a living.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. He could make my 2 week paycheck in a weekend of work, and that's great. But if I have to spend every weekend by myself, that's not so great.
Totally
He's a
understandable.
he's a hardworking man. He works long hours. He's on demand all like the phone just doesn't stop. I just need time for us. Yeah, we go on vacations, but we're never on a vacation by ourselves. We're going with his family, we're going with my family, we're with friends. There's never just, and I don't even have to be doing anything. I could walk around a flea market and be happy. My job is where I am now is easy. Um, but his job takes a toll. That's pretty much what our arguments are about, honestly.
And how did the two of you handle disagreements?
Murder.
Mer- oh, welcome to my world.
Well, he does. He'll say, do you have any, are we going to plan anything for this weekend? If not, I'm going to go check out somebody's air conditioner. Or, he'll do that. And sometimes I'll just say, you know what? No, I don't have anything planned. Just being successful is important to him, and building up, his career and what he does is important to him. So, I mean, in turn, it's important to me too. So, I mean, I bitch and complain like I'm tired of every night I'm eating dinner by myself. But honestly, like, would I rather have a guy that's not working and sitting home scratching his nuts on the couch while I'm out working all day? No. So I used to complain, oh, like I gotta, look at all those clothes I have to wash and everything. And I thought to myself, there's women out here that they have a man who sits home all day. So I'll wash the work clothes if I have to.
Right, right. Um, is there any family traditions that's especially meaningful to you?
Between me and him, or our
Between
whole
yeah,
crazy.
between you two.
Um, I would say definitely back to having those days off. Um, there's a flea market here that's only open on Mondays. And we make sure that, if that's a holiday, we both have off. We get up and we go to this flea market. And it doesn't matter if we're just walking around, whether we buy anything or not, that's our thing. And then I don't know if you've heard of St. Augustine here in Florida. It's a
Dawn, come on now. I used to live in Florida. Do you forget?
but do you know where St. Augustine is?
Of course.
Well, it's a okay. Well, we really w- we really enjoy going there.
What?
At least twice a year. Whether it's just we've seen the same sights, we do the same thing, but it's our place.
Right, right. Okay, okay. And now you have five sisters, four sisters. You're number five. Four
Mm-hmm.
sisters. Being the oldest, did you naturally become the protector or the caretaker for your sisters?
I don't know if you'd say the protector or the caretaker, but I just realized not too long ago that I refer to myself as the gravy boat.
And what do you
The
mean by the
gravy
gravy boat?
boat, the gravy boat is a very important part of Thanksgiving dinner. If you don't have the gravy boat to hold the gravy, it's forget it. So I have referred to myself as the gravy boat.
Never heard that
Um,
one before.
I'm the gravy boat. Your mother was the gravy master. I'm the
Oh,
gravy boat.
yes, yes. Well, we're talking, what year back then?
Yeah, I'm the gravy boat. I like to do all the planning and helping and putting together like the Thanksgivings and all the. I'm kind of like
A party
the pl-
planner.
Yeah, I'm the planner. I'm the planner. Definitely the planner.
What's my
I
husband
don't know about the
saying?
caretaker, but we're a very strange family. There's not a lot of
Shh. You can't say that. We're related. What's wrong with you?
we're not very emotional and we're not very
Who's not emotional? Are you kidding me right now?
huggy touchy. I love you. Come on, we don't do that.
Are
You do
you
that?
are you really my cousin?
You're hugging and cuddling and touching.
Well, sometimes, not all the
Okay.
time. Usually I
You,
push
you
him.
hu- would you
Usually I
hug and
push him away.
would you hug and cuddle your brother? No.
No, absolutely not. I'd probably punch him in his face.
Give him a good one for me too.
Okay. So how has your relationship with your sisters changed over the years?
Um, as kids, we just were just kind of trying to make it, trying to live.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Um, a few of us are closer than others. Me and Donna are very close. Me and Donna have been close for a long time. I know that you know that her son died.
Yes, I also got that up in the questions as well.
Oh, okay. Um, she asked me to take care of all the things that need to be taken care of, and for me, emotionally, I think I feel much closer to Donna than I could imagine. Of course, you love all your sisters, but everybody's, Sandy lives in New York. These two are over there, so
Right.
it's
So I'll just go ahead with the question if you want to explain what happened to Isaiah. That's your first nephew,
yep.
and what exactly happened. Not that I really want you to have to live through that memory, but
Being stupid on a motorcycle. Donna told him not to buy.
and how old was he?
Um,
How old was he?
19. Very smart kid, very hardworking kid. Um, Made his money working hard, liked to buy himself expensive things, and that's just what he did. Um, and he crashed his motorcycle,
That's a shame.
and that was a phone call that I'll never forget. That was a night that I didn't know. I knew I didn't care if I had underwear on, pajamas. I had to go to see my sister at the hospital. I had to go be with Donna,
Right.
and it's an unimaginable feeling. unimaginable feeling.
And how has your family leaned on each other through that grief? By that laugh and knowing you, not very well.
I don't know. I don't. I know everybody's listening because my mom called me and said, "Are you on? Are you on with Lisa?" I said, "Will you leave me alone? We're having problems."
Yeah.
How's everybody? I can't. I don't know. I can't tell you how everybody feels about the situation. I can just tell you that for me, I feel as if it was my own child.
Right.
Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm overly obsessed with the thing. Like I have a ring that I put his ashes in, and I wear the ring. Um, I don't know. It tore me up emotionally. So I don't know how I don't think people are leaning on each other. I don't know how anybody else is handling it. I, I don't I don't know what they do behind closed doors. We don't really. I don't know. I can't say.
You just don't talk
I
about it
mean,
much or
as
anything.
for me, I'm there for my sister every moment. She when we left the hospital, I think the next day, she called me and she said, "I don't even know where to begin." She said, "I can't do any of this." She gave me her debit card and told me to do it all. I'm like,
I,
"Do what? You're asking me to do?" There's decisions that I can't make,
right.
And she said, "I don't want to know anything about it. Just do it all." And I tried my best to do whatever it is that I needed to do for my sister, and I hope she understood that, I tried my best, and I hope my nephew saw that I tried my best to do what my sister asked me to do.
Oh,
It was it was it was hard.
oh, I bet that's a lot to have on your shoulders.
It was hard, but when she said to me, you know what she said? You know her exact words? "I need you to be my gravy boat."
A
So
gravy boat. Oh
I
boy,
said, "I'm here."
I'm gonna start making AI pictures now with a gravy boat and your little head popping up out of
Yeah,
it.
there you go. I'm the gravy boat. So
Let's get into a little bit better mood for a second here. What inspired you to become a nurse? Even though I know the answer.
so great Graham fell and broke her hip, and she had a home health aide come in or whatever, and fell again and broke it. So when I'm going to refer to how we refer to her, old Big Graham, Small Graham. So Big Graham said, we're going to Pennsylvania for the summer. I'll pay you $50 a week if you want to go with us just to watch Small Graham. And I don't know how old Grandma, she was when she broke her hip, but I $50 a week. That's a Bon Jovi concert and a T-shirt.
Yep.
So I went, and I didn't have to do anything. She'd take care of herself. I just kind of like walked next to her, going to the restaurant and stuff. And I was about 14, and everybody said, "Oh, you should be a nurse when you grow up. You should be a nurse when you grow up." Here I am.
Yeah. Say, Big Graham used to tell me that I should write a book. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Never happened. And
Okay, but but
caregiving.
but but online things is the new book. So there you go.
Yeah. I mean, people still do books. Jim, that you just spoke to, my brother-in-law, he just wrote a book. I think he's got 3 books altogether.
Wow.
So people still do that. Downstairs in our eBay store, I have a ton of books because the storage unit that we bought, Rick thought the woman had to have half of a library in there.
People are reading books.
Yeah. So in our family, um, it just seems to run in the family that we are caregivers in one way or another. You went ahead and you did all the CNA and the activities in the nursing homes. I remember all that.
Hmm.
You know, Helen doing CNA work, my mom doing it. I believe your mother tried also, and she wasn't for it.
Yeah,
Spend the time with
your
them.
mom was watching, was taking care of, what's her name?
Mary Ann.
Mary.
Mary Ann. Yep, she had MS, and I remember she used to sit there in her wheelchair, and she used to love going to sit by the pool, and she would sit there and clap her hands, and she'd say, "Lisa, Lisa." I'm like, oh Lord.
Yep, your mom took care of Mary Ann.
Yep. And I guess I'm a caregiver. Obviously, this is my fourth marriage. Uh, this one and the last one both disabled. Now, am I a good caregiver? I don't know. He says I'm rough with him. I just learned how to give him his IVIGs. He won't let me put the needles in his stomach though. He says I'm too rough. So I tell him he better be careful because I give him his medication. So
That's right. That's right.
it wouldn't be the first time I fucked that up. But we won't go there. He knows all about it. But what's one patient or experience you'll never forget?
I was a hospice nurse for about 3 or 4 years. That taught me a lot about why people act the way they do, like patients.
Right.
Um, I would go see this man at least once a week, visit him. His wife would be there, and then they called me and said, "I have to go. You have to go pronounce him." So, as the nurse, I'm able to go in and say the time of death.
Right.
Oh, I got two stories. I'll give you another one. I go in and I call the funeral home and I say, "We have a patient that expired." And so they come to pick him up. And, at this point, they'd been married for very many years. And she said, and they got him on the gurney and they're taking him out. She says, "Wait, wait, wait, wait." She said, "I always fixed his pillow before he went to sleep." And she tucked the pillow under him and away he went. That was a touching thing for me. But even more, I was having a rough day. My car was broke down. I was driving Ray's car. There was no air conditioner. It was like a tin can on wheels. I go to a patient's home, and the patient is the sister, staying with her sister. And she said to me, "The aide hasn't been here to give her bath yet." And I said, "Oh, well, she should be here soon." She thought, "Yeah, but I mean, she's getting worse and worse." And she was all upset. And I just keep thinking about this hot freaking car that I have to get into with no air conditioning that sounds like a tuna can. And I said, "You know what? I'll help you give her a bath." And I helped her give her a bath. When I left, she literally died maybe an hour later. Imagine giving your sister, like I have four sisters, imagine you're giving your sister her last bath. And I thought my problems were this stupid car I'm driving with no air conditioner.
Right. We never know what somebody else is going through. There's always
Yep.
somebody out there that's going through something worse than us, but we never think of
Yep.
that. So, nursing can be emotionally exhausting. How do you take care of yourself after taking care of everybody else?
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't. Not so much this job. The job I have now, I work in a nephrology clinic. So I work with the kidney doctors. But when I worked in the nursing homes, you don't. There's so much of you that you're putting to everybody else, even not just work. You're pouring from your cup so much into everybody else's cup. Like this, my cup is empty.
Right.
So a good cry is what you do.
Now, you work at Tampa General, or
Yep. Yep.
you do. And you know that Brienne, she became a nurse too. I don't know if she's full RN, but I believe she is.
Ah.
So
I
yeah,
think I heard. Yeah. Good for
yes.
her.
So it's expected. It runs in the family.
Good for her.
So moving forward, you experienced a difficult childhood. Looking back now, what helped you keep moving forward? Well, let's first Tell us about your childhood.
Well, I hope my mother's listening. um, my parents were drug addicts since I was 11. We spent a lot of our childhood homeless, living in cars. We lived in a storage garage. We shit in a paint bucket.
I remember
Um,
I remember the garage right
you
around the
remember the?
corner from the gas station and the little convenience store. I remember.
Yep. We lived in there. We lived in a car. We lived in a hotel in Manhattan.
I remember
Beautiful
that too.
hotel. Beautiful hotel now, not so much then. It was 16 stories, a couple of thousand families on welfare, just trying to live. And you can't live with drug addict parents because there's just nothing.
And then what happened? I remember this because it was actually in the newspaper. And what happened at the hotel?
Oh, we found our neighbor was lighting fires in the garbage rooms, and about maybe twice a week, the whole building was evacuated. So, middle of the night, you're running down 16 stories, because the place was on fire. Um, One night, we were sitting on the floor, me and my sisters playing with these little soaps that they give you at a hotel, and we smelt smoke. And my dad opened up the door, and the neighbor was lighting our carpet on fire.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, I mean, childhood was rough. Childhood was real rough.
Now, I mean, obviously, we're first cousins, and like I said, we've been through a lot together, going upstate Pennsylvania and all the crazy wild times we did. We never got into any of the drugs or
Nope.
really any trouble at all. We were just basically
Normal. I
groupies.
think we were normal teenage kids, teenage
Yeah.
girls. Yep.
Yeah, groupies going to these little local, clubs and bars and stuff and wanting to hear music and everything. And I think the last show that we went to was when, I remember it was the band Sex Drive, Scott Libido.
When we had to get your mother off the stage
Yes,
and
because
she
she
fell
was.
in the bushes.
Yes, yes, yes. So my mother decided while the band was setting up for the show, that she was going to get on stage and she was going to give all the band members kisses. And somehow she decided she was going to walk down the ramp that they used to load up all the equipment. And she was drunk off her ass, fell under the chair. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
And there Aunt Joanne laid with her under the chair,
Yep. While your mother and father were fist fighting in the
fist fighting
parking
in
lot.
the parking lot. And Uncle Steve, he was probably knocking back tequila shots out of his back pocket.
Yep. And then on the way home, my mother decided she had to throw up, and we let her out. And all you see is my mother's legs up in the air because she fell and
She
rolled
rolled down
down
the hill.
Oh, crazy times. But we made it through.
Yeah.
So you just lost your father on Christmas Day in 2022. So that's
Yep.
not very long ago. How has that affected you? Now he had cancer, correct?
Yep.
And what kind of cancer did he have?
We think it was colon cancer, but he refused to get a colonoscopy, go figure. So it went to his liver and his pancreas.
And you helped your mom take care of him from time to
Yep.
time. That you could, obviously, because you're a nurse.
I went over there before work, after work, and before bed to change him and change sheets and give him a bath and all the things that I do.
Yeah, that's what I had to do when Andy was going through all that after chemo and radiation. So I know about that. It's also sad.
I think I don't know. I've been in a real depressed mood. Um, Not too many people know that I actually went to my doctor and to get put on something for depression. No, now everybody knows.
Well, I mean, come on now. Listen to everything you've been through as your childhood, with parents that are drug addicts, the loss of a terrible uh, motorcycle accident that kills your 19-year-old first nephew. Um, you know, your dad passing away. That's a lot to handle. Plus, you're handling all of these elderly patients that have all these illnesses or are on their deathbed. Of course, you need something. I would need something too, plus some.
Yeah, but I always thought, I think growing up the way I did, it made the way we and my sisters did, it made us very strong and very independent. So I thought, whatever I'm feeling, it's no big deal, it'll pass. But like, you start to get into a dark place in your head, you know? You start thinking about things that you shouldn't be thinking about.
So, is that why you kind of turned to the wine? Because you were just drinking like on the weekends, but now it's during the week now too. Are we getting a little problem here, Donnie?
You sound like my mother. My mother said the same thing. No, no,
I mean, you're a grown woman. I'm not gonna,
no,
I just
no.
want to make sure there ain't no problem here.
If anything that I've taken from my childhood, like, some people can say, oh, she has her mother's, strong will and she has her father's this and that. The only thing I've taken from away from my childhood is the sense enough not to be like them.
Exactly. That's
That is no,
okay.
not at all. I've never smoked weed. I've never tried a drug. I've never done anything in my entire life. I couldn't tell you what the first thing is feel to be high. I have no idea. Now, did I drink 2 bottles of wine last Saturday and I had a karaoke session with the German Shepherd on the back porch? I sure did.
Wait a minute. You had a karaoke session with the dog?
With the German Shepherd on the back porch, and I was just perfectly peaceful.
Okay, now I'm going to have to require something from you now. Now that I know this information, and you know that my husband does, and this is going to be perfect. You know, my husband does music reviews, and we don't really review AI, but we would definitely review karaoke. So you need to record yourself when you do this, and you need to submit it. I'll make sure you get all the information that you need to send it, if I got to walk you through it. And we are having, it's called toilet flush night for the worst.
Oh, I'm going down the tubes.
Well, exactly. I already knew this. So you're a perfect person. I need submissions. So you have to go on the back porch
Oh,
now with
I
the
got a
dog.
submission from the last cruise. I was singing Whitney Houston like it was my damn song.
Oh my Lord, God bless them people on that cruise.
Oh, they loved it. They were singing along. I felt like I was like giving a concert.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Um, so how have yeah, have those difficult experiences changed the way you love your family today?
To be honest,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
nope,
Okay. Yeah, we like honesty here. So.
nope. I mean, what happened with Donna and the task that she put in my hands. I feel like that is. I feel closer to her. That like you don't just ask anybody to do those. I felt honored that she put that in my hands.
Right. That's
But
it's great that I hate the fact that you and I have always been so close, and we, you know we can go another year and pick up the phone and talk like that year hasn't gone by. We
As long as you keep sending me these owl things I have here in my room.
I think I ran out of owls, but if I come across any, um, but we don't have. There's no reason for us to not talk or anything. We haven't had no disagreements or anything like that, And you know, you asked me also, how come I never come to see you? I see you pointing. Oh, all the owls. um, and I've been down to Florida, and I'm at fault. I could have come by, but I get busy with him, and he doesn't get to see his children that often, so it's like I,
It's life. Life gets in the way. Life takes all your time.
right. So but it's great that you have four sisters that you've always been close with. As for like my brother, homeless for over what? I guess it's like 20 years now. I've lost count.
Where is he now?
The last I looked, he was in Pinellas County Jail.
Oh, okay. The usual.
Yeah, the usual. That's his second home. Um, it's really sad because I would love to have that kind of closeness that you have with your sisters, with my brother, but it's never going to happen because he's got a daughter that he's never even seen since after she came home from the hospital, and she's 20 something years old now, and he can't get clean and straighten up his life for his daughter, but yet sit there and cry to me, oh, my daughter this, my daughter that. Get yourself together, and maybe you can form a relationship with your daughter, and it's like he
can still do that. You know what? It took me until I was probably in my 40s to like my parents. Because you think about how could you as a parent allow these kind of things to go, like how do we live like that? So it took me until in my 40s to actually I mean, of course you love your parents, but to like them. So
yeah,
that
I totally get that. You know how I was with my mother. Of course I was a spoiled little brat. Always got what I wanted.
Not you.
No, not me. Mm-mm. Always got what I wanted, and if I didn't get it, I'd throw the biggest tantrum fit until I got it, and I got it. And that's really bad because now if I don't get what I want, I get pissed off. So my mother shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have gave me anything I wanted. She should have. But the times back then were different. They were different back then, I was her first daughter, and, but we didn't have a very close relationship. And, when she died, that was like, whoa, and there's so many times that I wish that I could go back and say, hey, Mom, look, I'm really sorry for all the bullshit I put you through from all those years.
I'm not saying sorry for sneaking out. I'll tell you that right now.
No, I'm not sorry about that, but more like as to when she was trying to wake me up to go to school, what did Lisa do?
And you punched her in the face?
Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. So it's things like that I wish I could go back and say I'm sorry for. And for so many years, I couldn't stand my mother. I couldn't stand her because in 91? In 91, when I got pregnant, and I was with the guy, he was abusive, beat the shit out of me all the time. And She had told me when I told her I was pregnant, she said, well, if you're going to have it, you have to move out. And I think I was like 16 or 17. And she said that because of Bob. Bob was going to leave. So
Okay, Bob, bye.
her boyfriend was going to leave if I had her grandchild. And so I had to, it was so hard because it was like I had to make the decision of either having it or having an abortion. And if I had it, the father didn't want to have nothing to do with it. And it was like, okay, well, that was okay because then I thought to myself, well, he beats the shit out of me, he'll beat the shit out of my kid. So maybe I shouldn't have this child. And so still with my mother, with her reasons why I couldn't stay there and I didn't have no place to go, and ended up having the abortion. And I think having it, there was a lot of resentment towards her for like kind of forcing me in a way to do it. But yet on the other hand, I knew that that's what was best for me. But I never forgave her. I never told her, you know, that's the way I felt. I never explained any of it. It was too late. I waited too long for that. Was there anything with your father that you
Absolutely.
wish? And
No. Mine's the opposite. So we already knew the doctor said he had like 6 months left. And every day I would say, I'm going to go over there and talk to my dad. And, I kept saying to myself, like, just because they said he has 6 months doesn't mean we have 6 months. It could be any time.
right,
So I went over there.
look at Uncle Joey, how he had, they told him 2 months, then it was 2 weeks, then it was 2 days, and he was gone.
Yep. So I went over there one day and I said, I was brought something over there and I said, oh, while I'm here, I wanted to talk to you. My dad said, oh God, should I get the tissues? I said, I don't know, maybe. And my mother said, oh, you want me to leave? I said, no, you can hear this. And I said to my dad, I can only hope that all these things that are going through your mind, one of them is you wish you would have been a different parent.
And
You
you
would.
say that why? What kind of parent was he?
My dad was not nice. My dad was very. We didn't get beat up. You know what I'm saying? We weren't. But like, you'd rather do drugs than have a place for us to live. Like, we had no food. You were stealing bread from the public schools for us to eat. And it wasn't like because there was no work to be done, because you were smoking all the money on with drugs. And I said to my dad, I would hope that one of the things that is going through your mind is that if you could have changed things, you would have. I said, I don't think that you would have been the parents that you were had it not been for drugs. And I said, you're going to pass away and you're not going to know if I forgave you. You're not going to remember if I said anything or not. I said, but I'll know. And I said, I forgive you for everything.
And were you just saying that, or did you really?
No, I really meant it. I had to be able to. Because like you just said, time will be gone, and now you think about, like, in your head, I'm sure now you're thinking about, well, I wish I could have said this, or I wish I would have said that. I said all I wanted to say. So I feel like I let a lot of that hatred and that anger and all that other stuff, I let that go.
Yeah, that was excuse me. That was one of my biggest issues when my mom died. I beat myself up for like 3 years. And Uncle Joey kept saying to me, you got to stop beating yourself up. There was nothing you can do. You did everything you could do. Stop beating yourself up. And I couldn't snap out of it. Every day. It was hell. And till this day, I mean, anytime I talk about her, usually I start bawling my eyes out. And this is how many years later? Like, I don't know, almost 20 or something like that. You know, it's tough. So, was there a person outside the immediate family who helped shape you, the woman that you've become, or just basically from, you know, your mindset of I'm not gonna be like, my parents?
No, I think it was just the mindset of not being, you know, not being like that.
I mean, because
I
you
didn't.
did.
There was no really like a role model. I mean, we had like Helen and Kathy, but they were just our uncle's girlfriends. They were, I don't know, there was no role model. I didn't have any older cousins that I associated with. I don't even know if I have any older cousins.
Right. And you have
So it wasn't.
four children, four
Yep.
grown children. Excuse me. So when life feels overwhelming, where do you find your strength?
Good question. I don't know.
That's a tough
I
one.
don't know because you can't talk to your. You already know this family. It's not like, oh, let me call my mom and I could vent to my mother because she'll be the first person to give you you're not talking to my mother. Because if I tell you something and I don't want anybody else to know, she's gonna tell the next person, and it's a big problem.
Oh,
I
so
don't know, right?
so kind of like Big Graham, which is her mother.
Mm-hmm.
If you told her one thing, by the end of the day, it went from this person. Okay, so this person got a job, and by the end of the day, they were pregnant.
Yep. Yep. I don't know where I find
I mean, because
good question.
while I was doing these questions and everything for you, I really thought about it because I'm like, she's a nurse. Where in the fuck does she get her strength from? Dealing with all of this, because here I am taking care of a man. Obviously, you know what stiff person syndrome is. Obviously, you know what scleroderma is, type 1 diabetes. So I'm dealing with having to deal with whatever he's going through, and then plus whatever I'm going through. And there's days where I lay there and I'm like, I don't even want to get out of the bed. You know?
Yeah, and you poured into everybody's cup, and your cup is empty.
Right. So it's like
I don't know where it comes from. I don't know.
so sometimes you think, okay, I'm taking care of all these people. Well, who's going to take care of me? Who's taking care of me? Because I can't take care of myself right now because I'm taking care of all of these people, and my mental health matters and my physical health matters, because if I'm not mentally, you know, if my mind's not clear and I'm not physically in shape and whatever, how am I supposed to take care of these people?
I don't know who I talk to myself. Um there's nobody, to be honest with you. There's nobody.
Well,
I can talk to
there
I
is one
mean, I
person, and that's God.
yeah, yep, I do. I do. I definitely do.
Yeah.
Um
I mean, I pray every day too, but it's not like how everybody else prays, because like if I get frustrated, it's like, God, give me the strength because I'm about to kill
yep. Yep.
him.
A
That's
lot of those type prayers here too. Yep.
Yeah, though that's my kind of um all right, let's see. Do well, you kind of my next question was, do you think it's possible to fully forgive someone who caused so much pain, even if the memories never leave? Which you kind of answered that already with your dad.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, So, growing up in an abusive home, were you ever afraid that those cycles might repeat in your own marriage or family? Which you kind of answered that too, because you said you would never be like them. I said the same exact thing. I would never. I remember seeing Uncle Joey, because outside the apartment that we were living in, you'd look out the front window and you'd have those like 3 garages across the street. And I remember it was in the middle of the night, and I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I remember him flipping out on angel dust. And I was so petrified. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I remembered that, and I said, I'm never going to be like that. Now, have I tried weed? Yes. Have I drank, like, till I was throwing up? Yes. Did I try coke? Yes. Did I ever get addicted to any of it? No. I can't stand weed. I can't. I like the way it smells before it's smoked, but after that, keep it away from me. Drinking once in a blue.
I'm learning a lot of different things about you I didn't know about.
See, it's all these years,
Mm-hmm.
But when I was doing coke, I was dating the guy that I got pregnant by.
Can
And
you give me an initial?
initial? What do you mean initial?
His name, initial. What's his name?
His name was Chris. He had that eye rock.
Chris.
I don't think you know him. Because this was 91.
I thought it was Ray Munoz.
Who?
Ray?
Oh, no. This was
What a weird character, but okay.
we're not going to discuss that. We're not going to discuss that.
No.
He was a geek. He was a nerd. Oh, Lord. But I don't keep some things in the closet, Dawn.
No, it's all out of the closet.
Oh, my God.
What a weird guy.
So when I was doing coke, my friend Tracy got me hooked on it. Not hooked on it, but started on it. And
I could see that.
I just liked it. And then so when I met him, I didn't really tell him about it. And I was skinny. I was like 130 pounds. And then he found out about it. He said, you can't do it no more. Okay, so I quit. Once I stopped, I started gaining weight. So then he said to me, well, if you want to do it again to lose weight, you can, but then after that, you got to stop.
Nice.
Nice boyfriend,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, okay, sure, why not? But I'm glad that I never got addicted to it. I stopped, no problems, and never touched it since. I don't even like to take friggin' ibuprofen anymore. I don't like to take none of that stuff. I did
No,
for-
in my mind, I just imagined being like my parents, so that's why I never did.
right,
I never
yeah.
tried it. I never tried anything.
And that's good because there's so many people out there. There's a lot of people in this group chat, that they're recovering drug addicts, or they're still dealing with issues of trying to overcome drinking. It's not easy, we all have our own traumas and we all deal with it different ways, and
Yeah.
My brother, he just I don't know if you know or not, but recently when I looked, because the only way I can know whether or not my brother is dead or alive is by looking at the jail and seeing if he's locked up. If he's locked up, at least then I know my brother's alive. Otherwise,
Yeah.
how am I supposed to know? But his last charges was now he's into meth. Now he is a meth head.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I think the last time I talked to him was almost 10 years ago when he tried calling me, asking me if he could stay with me. I had to turn my own mother away. When my mother started getting hooked on all those pills, I don't think you know this. She
Oh,
after
yes, I do, because your mother lived with me.
That's right, that's right. She lived with you and you ended up kicking her out or
I had to
whatever.
kick her out. I had to kick, you know what? And that really bothered me a lot
Right.
because, like you said, we grew up very close. If you were in the shower, I was standing in the bathroom. We were talking to each other. We just all the time. So,
Dawn,
which means I
stop
was.
telling everything.
I'm telling. So, I lived with you. Stayed with you a lot. And your mom came to stay with me, and it was fine, except I remember one day I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I picked something off the floor, and it was pills. She dropped them on the floor. And I had my son was maybe 2, 3 at the time. And I said to your mom, I was like, "Aunt Joanne," I said, "What the hell is this?" "Oh, that was your boyfriend." I said, "No, that's not from my boyfriend." So it just so happened that I took her to the pharmacy to pick up her prescription, and that's what it was. It was the worst thing I ever had to do, and I tell your mom, I said, "Aunt Joanne, you have an hour. I don't know where you're going and how you're getting it, but you gotta go."
Well,
And you know what she said when I told her that I found the pills on the floor? She said, "Well, good thing the dog didn't get it." The dog?
my mother. That's my mother
My
for you.
Oh my God, she drove me nuts. She'd be out there 3 o'clock in the morning washing the floors. I said, so I wake up in the morning. I said, "What's going on out here?" "The clock is all dismantled." She said the clock was making too much noise. I had to take it apart. She was whacked out.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. I don't know how, I don't know if you know how it ended between me and her. Um, but to make a long story short, I was in Pensacola, came back. Craig was living there, and I remember coming out and sitting there in the morning having my coffee, and because she always sat outside to smoke by the
I'm
pool,
taking you with me to get my charger. Keep going.
and she got down on her hands and knees and said, "I need you to help me. I need help." And to see your mother, and I can still see that vision in my head of her kneeling there begging me for help. And then Craig came out and he sat down, and you know the way he is when he first wakes up all grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking at him, and he's like, "What are you looking at?" I said, "We have a problem here." And he's like, "What's that?" I said, "Well, obviously something's been going on while I haven't been here, and now I'm back. And, for my mother to be on her hands and knees begging me for help, obviously there's something going on. So I think you need to pack your shit and leave." And he said, he looked at me and he's like, "Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm the big brother. You're the little sister. You don't tell me." I said, "I'm telling you now. Pack your shit and get the fuck out." And it was like, although my mother was begging for help, she was fighting against me. Because then I was flirting with her boyfriend that got her hooked on these pills.
Oh God.
So she decided to throw me out because I was flirting with him, which I couldn't stand the guy because I knew what he was about.
Mm-hmm.
And so um, after that, I forget where I went. And then I seen her in the parking lot of somebody. I think it was his sister or something like that. And she was in the parking lot, and I had my cat and my clothes in the car, and I said, "I'm leaving." And she says, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to Pensacola, and I'm not coming back." I had $20 in my pocket for gas to get to Pensacola. And I remember looking at her in the rear view mirror, and I never turned back. The only time I came back was to visit, but to move and everything, nope. I had to walk away from it. I couldn't see it. I didn't want to see it all unfolding in front of my eyes. I just didn't. And my brother was was helping,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, no. Mm-mm. Hold on just a second. Babe,
Yeah.
you need to take insulin. Your sugar is 321.
Oh, thanks for letting me know, babe.
Well, I didn't know. I just heard it go off. Okay, so a few more questions. Well, well, actually one more. Um, but with your family and your growing up, you said your father wasn't, he was mean and everything, but never abusive to you, but he was abusive to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
How did
I
that
remember. Yeah, I remember some stuff. Yeah, yeah.
and how did that affect you, that, knowing that he was abusive to her?
I don't know. I don't. It's like such vague memories. I like, maybe he was pissed off that whatever she cooked and he threw the plate across the room, or, there's certain things like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I have a lot of got a lot of my dad's attitude, so maybe somebody should ask somebody else.
Okay, if your father could hear you today, what
Hmm.
would you want to say to him? Well, you said everything to
Hmm.
him, but what do you hope he would say back?
Mm, I don't know. That's a tough question.
Uh, I told you I was coming with the tough ones. You told me don't hold back.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I could sit here all night and just keep going on and talking to you because we haven't spoken for too long. But my husband says I got till 10.
Maybe. Maybe that. Um. Maybe that he's glad that I was able to come over and talk to him, and you know it put him at peace that I forgave him, because it put me at peace that I forgave him.
And have you forgiven your mother?
You know, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I guess
You
it's a
guess. I mean,
it's a strange.
you just sat here and said that you honestly forgave your father. So why is it like I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Why is it wishy-washy of whether or not you forgive your mother for that also?
I mean, I guess I do forgive her, but there's so much stuff, and I know it was both of them, but
Hmm.
she's the mother, you know what I mean? You're the mother. The mother is the person that takes care of the kids. And maybe maybe there was things that she didn't have control over because of how he was to her. I don't know.
That's what I was fixing to say. Don't you think that the way he was and the kind of person he was, that he had that kind of hold on her, and it was his decision. It was his decision, and that was it.
Yeah, yeah. Like she had said a little while back that, oh, finally I could watch what I want to watch on TV, or finally I get to pick my, what I'm gonna. And this takes me back to working with hospice. Like I remember I was taking care of a patient, and the wife said to me, "What are the consequences if I get up and walk out and leave him here?" The husband was the sick one.
Right.
And I said, "I really don't know." And then after I left, I thought, how do you do that to somebody? You're married, husband and wife, better or worse, sickness and health. But then I also started to think about, how do I know what they went through?
Right.
He could have been abusive. He could have been a gambler. He could have been a cheater. He could have gambled away the house. He could have abused the kids. And because she's the wife, she's still there. And now she's like, fuck it, I can just, what's the consequences of me walking away now?
Right. She was free.
So you never know. That made me realize that you never know what goes on or what took place.
Right. Well, Dawn, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm sorry it took so long on because of me. Again, I'm taking accountability.
I'm like changing passwords on Facebook. My husband's over here breathing down my neck. I said, "Will you give me the mouse? Give me the mouse."
I seen him. I seen his little head like he wasn't trying
I
to.
know. He's like, "I hope they don't see me."
Well, actually, because we do have a little bit more time, I didn't ask any questions about you said he has two children. So how is the relationship between you and his children? And do you have any kind of relationship with his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, whoever she is?
No. Um. So his daughters are 20 and 22, I believe they just turned.
Oh, they're about the same age as my husband's kids.
Um, it was rough because they didn't live with us. They were here every other weekend, and my idea of raising kids was different than the other party's idea of raising kids. Um, there was a lot of, and nobody knows this, but they will now. A lot of animosity with like trying to be like, don't forget, I'm still here. Don't forget, this is, like keeping I'm the wife. Like, pay attention to me too. But as the kids got older, um, and they're both grown up. They don't live at home anymore, and they're young adults. Our relationship has gotten better because I can instill things in them. I can guide them. I can, there's not that other person there that once you send them home, however they're, whatever goes on, and I only have these 2 days.
Right. Now, did the other party, do you feel that the other party, like, was trying to, like, brainwash them?
No, no,
No, no.
no, no. Um, I tried to treat his the same as I treat mine. There was a time that they were younger. They were all sitting in the bedroom over here flipping through a photo album. And it just so happened to be one of my older ones. And his daughter, the younger one, says to me, "There's no pictures of us in here." And I said, "No, there's not in there." And I said, "Wait a minute." And I got up in the closet and I got a book. I've been making this book since the day I met Ray.
Nice.
You got the little bracelet on your arm from the club. That was in the book. And I said, "Here, maybe you'll like this book better." And I gave them that book, and they didn't even know I was taking these photos. Like, we went to parades and stuff. So I started that book, and they were like, "Wow, okay."
Right.
A lot of the few good things growing up, I try to pass on to my kids and his as well. Like our Christmases, and I make everybody an Easter basket. And now I got his kids. His Ray's birthday was just Saturday, and his daughters made him a basket, and they got that idea from I am always making baskets.
Well, wait a second here. I haven't gotten a basket in fucking over 15 years. You owe me.
September 24th is around the corner, all right?
Hey, at least you remember my birthday.
That's right.
That's a good thing. October 14th.
Okay, there you go.
See?
So I was able to show his kids those things, and like when they grow up, they're going to be like, "Hey, I remember my dad and my stepmother, we would carve pumpkins, or we would make gingerbread houses, or she always made these Easter baskets. I'm going to do it this way too." So, I hope that they take on their journey in their life, the good, the things I was able to show them. And as they got older, like I said, it's a better relationship. It's a more friendship.
They accept you more now.
Yeah, they did before too. They were never disrespectful. His kids have never been disrespectful. Have I always been nice? Absolutely not.
I already knew
Absolutely
that.
not.
I already knew
Um,
that.
and that's, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know how to be a stepmother. I don't know how to, I don't want to say fight for my spot, but I don't know how to like secure my spot. I don't never had to do any of that.
right.
So that was a
I'm
whole new
I
thing to me.
totally get it. Totally get it. Like I said, his two kids are in their 20s. I don't know if I told you or not. Probably not because we haven't really spoken recently, but his oldest daughter had her first child and he had problems with his liver and now needs a
Oh.
liver transplant. She's the one that lived over there by you, near you.
Mm-hmm.
She just moved to South Carolina. So, baby Miles, he's what, 5, 6 months now? Poor little guy. But there's been a lot of, well, through the years, issues. But I don't even want to get into that. Bon Jovi was just having concerts at Madison Square
Shut up,
Garden, and
because I
why
literally,
didn't you call me to fucking go?
I
I'm like,
literally just cried the other night. I had tears. I was scrolling around. They were showing. I said, Ray, I have to go. That was the first concert at the first place. Don't get me started. Don't start with me right now.
2 hours. I'm only 2 hours from there. I could have gone. It ain't my fault you live further and live in
Do you know how much those
Florida.
tickets were, though?
No idea. I could only imagine.
No, you have no idea. $600 for one ticket.
Holy shit.
That's just the ticket. Now I got to get to New York and I got to find somewhere to stay.
Well, and then you got to have, the money to try to figure out where he's staying so you can try to stalk him.
That's right.
That's how we do it.
That's it. I tell everybody our. Oh, wait, let me show you this. Look, speaking of which, I got a sticker. I tell everybody about the time we were in Manhattan and we thought we saw him and we chased him.
Who didn't we chase when we were in Manhattan? If they had long hair and we thought they were in a band, we chased them down.
Good times. And now I look at some of them like, oh my God.
Or when your so-called boyfriend shows up to meet your parents and he pulls up in the car with a
Paper bag on his head. Yeah, great.
good old times. Well,
Or the time, or maybe what you do when you're bored, you get yourself a little stuffed animal, say maybe a polar bear. And what you want to do is you want to stab the polar bear, ring the bell, and run.
Oh my God. I'm so glad these people don't know what the hell we're talking about, but I do know that they think we're fucking crazy. And I'm okay with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Or the time we thought it was going to be a good idea to go to Hell's Kitchen and try to get into a club that we were too young to get into, and we altered our freaking birth certificates right there in the parking lot.
Oh, and get the fake IDs.
Oh, the fake ID from the village.
And the wigs.
Wait. How about when you're with your grandmother shopping in Playtogs and you get caught shoplifting?
But what are you caught shoplifting with?
I was shoplifting sunblock. You were shoplifting condoms. I don't know what was going on.
Hey, at least I was trying to practice safe sex.
You were protecting yourself from whatever, and I was protecting myself from the sun. Grandma about shit her pants.
Oh my God.
Grandma about shit.
I'll never get
Or
over
the
that
time
stealing condoms.
the time that what's his name lived upstairs, the other guy your mother was talking to, and we were upstairs having a food fight, and I came outside and I had chicken nuggets in my hood.
Oh, some wild times, Dawn. but I have to wrap this up. We'll
Wait,
definitely.
wait. Here's a good
What?
one.
Oh
The
God.
time we got taken to Long Island by Chris Fisco,
Oh my God.
and they left us there on the side of the highway.
And we had to walk to the fire department to have them
Wait
call
for your mother to
911.
come get us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny because I was just telling Rick the other day when I was talking about getting you on here, and I talked about the time that we were in Manhattan and we took the cab when you lived in
Oh,
Coney
yeah.
when you lived in Coney Island, and then we decided we weren't going to go to Coney Island. We were going to go to my house in Queens, and then we ended up ditching the cab, hopping
Oh,
over fences, leaving the
no,
purse.
we ran through Helen's backyard and up over the fence, and the guy was screaming at us.
And then I was peeing in somebody's driveway.
Oh, yeah, that was a couple of blocks down. Yep.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, good times.
Yep. All right, I'm definitely going to have you on probably another segment because, like, there's just so much to talk to you about as far as, like, your career nursing. And if I don't have some air conditioner on in here, I'm going to die.
Why don't you have air conditioner on?
Because it's right near the couch, so he gets cold. And I'm in the dining room, so I'm like literally sweating like I just did a workout. Oh.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, that's what he tells me all the time. You'll be.
You know what you do? You go have a glass of wine.
Yeah, you better slow down there, lady.
You sound like my mother.
Yeah.
That's what she said to me. Was it today or yesterday? You know, are you sure you're okay? I said, Mom.
Well, you already said that you've been depressed. So.
Yeah.
But don't. You know what you're doing. I ain't gotta fucking lecture you.
Nah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Do your thing. Do what you gotta do. You only live once.
Yeah.
Fuck it, right?
I'm gonna sprinkle some cocaine in my wine.
No, that you don't want to do.
No, that I'm not gonna do. No.
Definitely don't want to do that. But it was a pleasure having you on here.
Well, thank you. Once we got on, it was great.
Again, my dumbass, you know. But you know what? I'm going to blame it on my husband because he didn't tell me. I haven't been on this fucking thing in a month, you know, and I come
It's somebody's fault. I don't know.
It's not my fault.
I was just hanging out backstage the whole time.
Well, that's where we like it. We like to be
You
backstage.
like it back there.
Exactly. But I'm definitely going to have you on again. We'll talk about some more stuff. I was going to say something else to you, and I forgot now. I'll come see you soon. Sooner or later.
I'm here.
Now it's going to be a little bit harder because his daughter is in South Carolina. But, hey, I can drive straight through 17 hours. I know that much. So.
That's it. Throw the husband in the back seat.
I don't think he'd fit.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. And that's like a whole other thing. Like, I'll be having a segment about weight loss journey because, you know, like I said, we haven't talked. I'm fixing to, you know, I had my boob job. I'm fixing to get weight loss surgery. The stomach's got to go, and then that fat's got to go. So I'll have skin removal. Yeah.
As I tell everybody from the neck down, it's all fake.
Don't tell me you got a Brazilian butt lift too.
No, I don't have any fat to take. Luckily, I don't have any fat to take from anywhere. Oh, do you see my silver streak here?
You mean your gray hair?
Yeah.
That your husband gave you?
No, I had to dye this though, but this is for my dad. I've been letting it grow. When he was younger, he had jet black hair, and this one piece would never grow in black. It grew in gray. And that's how he got the name Silver Fox.
Interesting. I never knew
So I have been dyeing around it and letting that grow.
Nah, see, I can't do that. If I see one little gray hair coming in these brown roots, that's it. I'm slapping on that fucking hair dye.
I mean, I do gotta dye my hair, but this piece I always keep out.
I went to get my hair cut once, and where was it? One of them places in Walmart. And the girl says to me, "Do you know that you have gray hair?" I said, "Where?" She was talking back here. I said, "Now, how the fuck am I supposed to see in the back of my head that I have gray fucking hair? Do you think I would actually be there if I knew?"
Well, if I pulled all mine out, I'd be bald.
That's why you got to go blonde so you can't see it.
Oh, that's why I got. Oh, we should do a segment on wigs.
Oh, God. Don't even.
I have got a closet full of wigs.
Well, I have none and I don't want none. The lady,
Oh,
the
yeah.
drunk lady across the street always says to me, "Is that your real hair?" Because she wears one of those clippy things that my mother used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Fake it. She's like, "Is that your real hair? What are you using?" Oh my God, lady, leave me
Oh, I got a
alone.
closet full of wigs. Are you kidding?
You are something else. Something else, Dawn. So to end this with you, what advice would you give to everybody out there as far as relationship, career-wise, whatever? What?
For career wise, it's never too late to start doing something that you want to do. I dropped out of high school 3 months before graduation. Who knew end up being a nurse? So there's not whatever obstacles, there's always a way over them or around them. So career wise, you can, and there's no time frame. Also with a relationship, that's also a good thing too. Someone will say, "Well, how did you got married, but you just met?" There's no rule book. There's no book to say you have to be dating for this long. No, there's no rule book. It happens.
We got a lot to talk about as far as relationships, and I guess that's why this is Marriage in the Trenches.
Oh, I got trench stories. I just got to run them past Ray that I'm allowed to discuss trench stories, deep stories.
I mean, this is good therapy too.
I'm telling you.
Now, next week I have somebody else scheduled. I might be able the following week get you on. I will, I got to check in with you because you might be on a cruise.
I'm going on a cruise August 28th.
Oh, it'll be before that. But okay, Dawny. It was nice having you.
Thank you. It was nice being on. Once we got everything straightened out, it was great.
Yeah, and it was great seeing you, and I will talk to you soon.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you for the patience of, all of that disaster that I made at first. I'm still learning this whole StreamYard and everything like that, and it's almost 10 o'clock, and I believe he has something scheduled for interviews coming up after this. Did you take insulin? All right. Well, I hope everybody has a great night. I'm glad everybody was here with me. Sorry I didn't interact too much with you guys. I'll get better, I promise. Y'all have a good night.
Every story leaves a light behind. Every voice can change a life. We laughed together, shed a tear or two. Now it's time to say goodbye. For now, keep your heart wide open. Don't be afraid to grow. The next chapter's waiting, and you never walk alone. We'll see you next time. Don't let your fire fade. Keep believing in the difference that you make. Real talk, real hearts, that's the way we shine. Carry hope into tomorrow. One day at a time, we'll see you next time. be someone's light. Every dream begins with one small step. Your greatest chapter hasn't happened yet. Be heard, be real. The world needs your story. Stand tall, stay strong, keep moving on. We'll be right here waiting. We'll see you next time. Let your spirit fly. Keep reaching for tomorrow with your head held high. Real people, real stories, real impact every day. Together we're creating something that will never fade. Thank you for being part of the Lisa Ruga Show. Keep believing, keep growing, keep lifting others. And remember, your story matters. We'll see you next time.